Hi, if you want to watch exclusive content with hot girls that you won't watch on YouTube, namely where Naruto roasts Kushina and Mikoto and many other hot girls without restrictions, then visit my Boosty channel at the link in the description.
Never dare to threaten someone else's love. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life. I've caused trouble for a lot of people. Even old man Hiruzen, in all his kindness, gave me a good slap on the back of the head. It was nice that they were paying such attention to me. After all, from the looks of other people from the village, I felt only anxiety and danger. I'm not a freak, I'm not a Jinchuriki, and my parents were decent people. Why is everyone looking at me like that? Is it really just because I'm a good-for-nothing weakling? Maybe I'm just overreacting? Or am I just unlucky with the people I surround myself with? But you still recognize me. I will show you my strength. I will show you what I am capable of, especially with this scroll of secret techniques that I stole from the Hokage's residence. Yep. My sneakiness is even better than that of elite ninjas. Naruto, there's so much here. Naruto. My eyes are running wild. I can't even figure out where the technique starts or how to finish it. Naruto, although it does look like a cloning technique. Naruto. Bearer. Ugh, this has something to do with the dead. Naruto. Oh, this one seems simple, and it sounds interesting. Naruto. I didn't get it all, but we're talking about the chakra binding threads. Somewhere in the distance. Ninja. He couldn't have run far. Look for him. Naruto, damn. They woke up earlier than I thought. But that doesn't matter anymore. I remembered how to do this technique, although that's the only thing I remember. Okay, I'll leave the scroll here and they'll leave me alone. And now I need some training. Konoha at night is calm and beautiful, and the full moon just beckons you to go for a walk. They're in the distance. I know them. These are the guys from the Uchiha clan. One is older, a little gloomy, and the other is my same age. If such a cool and famous family sees my abilities and acknowledges me, then everyone will definitely stop looking at me like I'm worthless. Junior Uchiha. Brother, the moon is so big. Uchiha-senshi, you're right, Sasuke. I'm glad we were able to get out for a walk after training today. Younger Uchiha. It couldn't be better. Itachi brother, Uchiha elder. Have you ever noticed that the moon is very similar to Naruto? Hey, Uchiha. Surprised, what? Uchiha senior. Boy, are you alone here? Naruto. All alone. Naruto, you are Uchiha, right? Younger Uchiha. Senior Uchiha. Yes, but if you're alone, maybe I should walk you home? Senior Uchiha. My brother and I are coming back from training, and we are still full of energy for this. Naruto. So, you're coming back from training? Man, the Uchihas really are cool. Naruto, you certainly don't look like weaklings. Junior Uchiha. Exactly. And my brother is the coolest Uchiha, and he trains me. Uchiha elder. Blushes. Naruto. Great. Then I'll show you my new technique. Junior Uchiha. Broaat. Uchiha elder. Whispers to himself. I've heard of kids using some kind of depraved technique. Uchiha elder. Don't worry. It'll probably be quick, stupid, you'll give him a flick and we'll take the guy home. Younger Uchiha. As you say. He turned to me. Naruto. So, I'm attacking. I concentrate all my chakra on my fingertips, as much as I can. Everything is as it was written in the scroll. Uchiha senior. And the guy's not bad for his age. Focus, 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 and release the chakra into the threads. Uchiha elder. What the? Naruto. Take that, Uchiha. Senior Uchiha. No, stop. My chakra threads wrapped around the body of the guy standing in front of me. Like needles, they suddenly seeped under his skin, penetrating into every vein, into every bone, until I felt his heart. Junior Uchiha. Bibra. Titik. 1. Senior Uchiha. Arrrgghhh. Suddenly, his brother's eyes turned red, and darkness. The last thing I heard before falling into darkness. Tsukuyumi. For several weeks I was caught in this night. A night illuminated by a bright, red moon. Nobody, and I can't understand. My technique impressed the Uchiha? I became something more in their eyes? I feel bad. Even worse than I did then. This technique, that power. An idiot. I woke up in the hospital. Hiruzen was standing over my bed with someone from the Uchiha clan. They were arguing heatedly about something, until the old man nodded with annoyance on his face. He leaned towards me. Hiruzen, Naruto, can you hear me? Hiruzen, give me a sign if you can hear me. I shook my head. Hiruzen, now answer. His voice is not the same as usual now. He used to look like a grumpy old man, and now it is the voice of the jailer addressing the prisoner. Hiruzen, you were planning to kill Uchiha Sasuke? I shook my head. Hiruzen, you stole a scroll with forbidden techniques? I bit my lip, and he nodded. Hiruzen, you used the chakra thread technique on Uchiha Sasuke? It's already obvious. Grandpa, now I understand everything. The time spent in darkness filled me with even more pain. Naruto, why yes, there is no room left in my soul for stupidity now. Hiruzen, well, Hiruzen, your antics have led to serious consequences. Hiruzen, I command you, never use that technique. Yes, Grandpa, I'm an idiot. It would be better to just say that I dug myself even deeper into the hole. Hiruzen, otherwise you will be executed on the spot. Hiruzen, from this day on, you will be monitored by ANBU. He leaned over my ear and whispered, Hiruzen, whisper please, don't give them a reason to worry. Naruto, why yes. Apparently, this conversation suited the guy from the Uchiha clan. He left very pleased, and I turned away to the window, and for the first time in a long time it saw the light of day. Naruto, how disgusting. Naruto, so that's what it was, a forbidden technique of the Fuma clan. Chakra threads that connect the user's heart with the enemies, but careless use can lead to the death of both in an instant. Rock Lee, hey Naruto, cramming again? Let's fight. Yeah, the lesson was pretty boring, considering I completed the entire academy course individually in 2 months. Now I just come here so as not to stand out too much. Well, it is always useful to find useful literature here, including the code of ninja rules and forbidden techniques of the Hidden Leaf Village lying in front of me. Rock Lee, hey, are you daydreaming again? Naruto, sorry. I was still planning to practice my cloning technique, but who am I kidding? Now I can make 2 clones flawlessly. Rock Lee, this is all a waste of time, Naruto. Rock Lee, I'll show you a real workout. Naruto, sigh. We were both looked at as losers. Lee and I are similar in that way. But if I'm just a successful guy in his studies, with talent and a decent amount of chakra, then he's a real diamond. A man who pursues his dream head-on. Despite being unable to use ninjutsu, he has mastered the art of close combat to the last detail. Rock Lee, let's go, let's go. I just learned a new move. And despite the differences in thinking and character, we have a lot in common. Naruto, okay, just don't make me wear that tight green suit. Rock Lee, but he's so free and will allow you to better use your body's potential. Naruto, no. Rock Lee, shit. Then if I defeat you, then next. Naruto walks away from Lee. Rock Lee, okay. Rock Lee, you don't have to wear it if you don't like it. He's simple-minded. He really is a good man. Naruto, I'm actually going to the river. We're supposed to train there, aren't we? Rock Lee, huh? Rock Lee, yes, exactly. He quickly caught up with me and we walked along the streets. On the way, he kept telling me about his new technique. There were so many words and gestures that I only understood one thing. Some kind of fast punches and kicks that even the Sharingan couldn't follow. It's just funny. You don't have to be a Jinchuriki or have a difficult past to be hated. To the right, you can hear the murmur of the river, and to the left, the chirping of thousands of cicadas, and the loud scream of a guy in a stupid suit that silences everything around me in my head. Rock Lee, I attack. Naruto nods. He quickly closed the distance with me. I didn't even have time to react. Got kicked in the side. Naruto cough. It's a good situation to grab him by that leg and strike him. But he kicks it away with his other leg and pushes away from me, freeing himself from the grip. Rock Lee opened. Strike, strike, strike. Now I see his movements, but it is very difficult to block them, and it hurts. Naruto breathes heavily. Rock Lee, hang in there, Naruto. There's more to come. He continues to hit me, pushing me towards the river. Slurp. Damn. I feel cool water filling my shoes. Rock Lee, take that. Punch. Naruto. Gah. I didn't have time to block his kick to the body. It's much harder to move in water than on land. Rock Lee. Now my special technique.
I'm sorry, Lee.
But I'm not going to play fair with you. You are too assertive to be defeated head-on. Rock Lee. He jumped very high and raised his leg to strike. This is my chance. Rock Lee, Kaya. Chakra control will help me cover my body with water, and I will meet his attack. Rock Lee, Aya. Naruto. Whoosh. Baltics. It sounded like a bomb had fallen into the water. Naruto. I hope he can swim. Rock Lee. BRBRRRLRRLRB. Cough cough. Rock Lee. What the hell was that? Rock Lee. Why didn't I hit you? Rock Lee. More precisely, I saw that I hit. Naruto. I covered my body with water. Naruto. And since I couldn't dodge it anyway, I met your blow. Naruto. He hit me a little on the shoulder and gently slid down your body. Naruto. From the tip of his foot to his back. Naruto. Oh, who am I explaining to? You haven't even come up with a name for your technique. Naruto Kaya? That's all you could handle? Rock Lee, hey. The stupid to say the name of an attack when you attack. Rock Lee. I just didn't have time. Naruto, fair enough. Naruto. So, remind me, what was considered a victory? He crawled out of the water onto dry land and sat down on the ground. Rock Lee. I don't know. It's just more fun to train when you have the incentive to win. Rock Lee. Even if it's winning for the sake of winning. It's nonsense. But there's something to it. I still don't understand why I train. I have no future in this village, even if I become the damn Hokage. Rock Lee. By the way, what did you do with the water? Naruto. Normal chakra control. Naruto. The same thing happens when experienced ninja stand on water or vertical surfaces. Rock Lee. But the way you used it. Naruto. What? Rock Lee. I just couldn't hit you. Naruto. Well, actually, I could. It just could have hurt a lot more. Rock Lee. In hand-to-hand combat, that's called a miss dash. Rock Lee. With that technique, you made me miss. Rock Lee. And it was so cool. Naruto, maybe you're right. It's funny how simple logic and resourcefulness can help out in a critical situation. Rock Lee. You have a great talent for hand-to-hand combat. Naruto. Rock Lee. You need to train with me and Guy Sensei. Naruto. No thanks. I think you're enough for him. Besides, I just can't stand another weirdo in green underwear. Rock Lee. Damn. It's a shame. Such potential is wasted. Naruto. What do you mean, disappears? I have my own hand-to-hand combat teacher. That's enough for me. Lee suddenly blushed. Rock Lee. What kind of teacher would I be if my student constantly surpasses me? Naruto. Stop pushing ahead and learn to use your head. Then no one will surpass you. Rock Lee. Rock Lee. So which one of us is the teacher? While we were talking, I caught a glimpse of a dark figure watching us from behind the trees. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed he was wearing an animal mask. Suddenly, I heard a man approaching us from behind. I turned around and saw a bandaged old man in front of me. He approached us. Old man. What's up, kids? Are you training? Rock Lee. Hey, we're not kids. We're ninjas. Naruto. Old man. Oh, I beg your pardon, young ninja. He glanced at me sideways. Apparently, he didn't like my silence. Rock Lee. Well, you're a polite man. Allow me to be polite too. Rock Lee. I am Rock Lee, a student of the Ninja Academy, as well as Guy Sensei's student and the best in the academy in hand-to-hand combat. Old man. Interesting. With such fire in your heart, you have a great future. Boy. Rock Lee. Thank you. Lee loves to be praised for his skills, but I sense hypocrisy and cruelty from this old man. Old man. And what about you, silent friend? Old man. Since you didn't object, does that mean you're just a child? Rock Lee. Please don't insult Naruto. Naruto, calm down, Lee. What's the insult? Indeed, nothing. But even a naive fool like Lee senses the hostility emanating from the old man. Rock Lee. That's true. I'm sorry. The old man ignored Lee and just continued to look at me, waiting for an answer. Naruto, that's right, Grandpa. Naruto, I'm just a kid. Naruto, an ordinary boy who trains as hard as he can to one day make a lot of friends and become Hokage. Old man. He looked at me very disapprovingly. Am I lying that obviously? Naruto, and maybe I don't have to become Hokage, but I will be a strong and responsible ninja. He sharpened his gaze even more. Now this old man really scares me. It's as if he's cutting a door through my eyes and pushing streams of scorching darkness into them. The beating of my heart drowns out the murmur of the river, the chirping of the cicadas, and even Lee's words. This old man is creepy. I can smell the death coming from him. I can hardly hold back my tears. Naruto, what do you want from me? Old man. He suddenly turned around and looked away from me. Old man, I like that fear in your eyes. Old man, so you are not a lost puppet in the hands of fate, ready to go to your death. Naruto, old man, but, old man, I will teach you to truly value life and serve for the good of the Hidden Leaf Village. I couldn't say a word. I immediately remembered Hiruzen in the hospital, and that older Uchiha. Why am I surrounded by nothing but monsters? Rock Lee, what was he talking about? Naruto, huh? Rock Lee, hey Naruto, are you there? That old man's already gone. Yes, indeed. Rock Lee, what did he mean by valuing life and serving for the good of Konoha? Naruto, I don't know, but the look of that shadow in the animal mask tells me that I will still find out. End of part 2. The drawings have come to life and are trying to kill me. Naruto, out of breath. If this is all because I defaced the Hokage rock with paint, then forgive me. But the drawn, animated tigers simply continued to run after me with a devilish roar. Damn, this is some kind of nonsense. Okay, calm down Naruto. If you live in the ninja world, you should be used to this. Scribbles don't just come to life. If this is normal ninjutsu, then the owner of these pussies must be somewhere nearby. But if this is an illusion technique, then I'm in shit. Naruto runs out of breath. I'll break away from them through the trees. Chakra control helps me jump on trees. Naruto, what? These creatures are even more agile than me. Naruto, yours. They are twice my size. Toothy, clawed. I can't deal with them without weapons. Shirk. Hey, I hear something. It's that man in the mask. You can barely see him behind those tigers. I've seen this mask before, just like that time when Lee and I were training by the river. Now it's clear who controls them. It's too dangerous to fight him. Maybe I should sneak into one of the houses and hide there? No, I will look like a thief being chased by a law enforcement officer. Maybe just call for help? I think anyone would help a child in trouble. Even one like growl sounds. A roar comes from the right side. On the left too. And only now I noticed how deep I went into the forest. Idiot. Now I'm trapped and I can't call for help. Naruto. SHERRRRTTT. Think faster, Naruto. Sticks. Stones. What the hell? I'm not a monkey. Okay. It's just that bastard's ninjutsu. And you're a ninja, Naruto. You can do it. If he drives me into a clearing isolated from the village, then I will give him a fight. Just as I thought. There'll be an ambush of his monsters here too. But I didn't expect it to be damn eagles. Devil. But every cloud has a silver lining. There is a marshy area here. There is moisture and wet mud everywhere. I will be able to protect myself. Naruto. Gah. But from behind, a huge tiger had already pushed me and pressed my face into the swamp. In a moment, I cover the affected areas with water. His paws slide over my head and back. I turn to face him and punch him with a fist coated in water and my chakra. Tiger. Grrr. It doesn't help. I concentrate my strength in my legs and push the monster away from me. But while I was fighting with this monster, the painted eagle flew straight at me. I see his pointed beak, like kunai all around. This masked man managed to tie them to fishing lines, and now they are all ready to shoot at me at once. Naruto, don't panic, Naruto. In less than a second, I hear the line snap and the kunai fly at me. If I dodge them, the eagle from above will finish me off. Naruto, here it is. In less than a second, I plunge into the swamp. Water gives way to wet mud. This dirt covers my whole body, locking me inside. Like an iron maiden full of stench and rot, I feel the vibrations as the kunai plunge into the water. Now all that remains is to deal with the eagle, the sound of water gathering, dissonant with the diving sound of a flying monster. Naruto, GRRAA. My body, covered in wet mud, literally shot up from the bottom towards the eagle. The force of the blow was enough to destroy the painted monster. The ink immediately exploded from our collision. Splashes back into the water. I'll call this technique water projectile dash. Just as I was about to deal with the remaining tigers, a new batch of eagles circled the skies again. Naruto, wiping dirt and ink off his face. This won't end until I deal with that masked ninja. Luckily now, pulls out kunai lying on the bottom. I have a weapon. Naruto, I've dealt with chakra threads before. This fishing line will be very useful to me. I reel the line with the kunai around myself and dive into the water again. Now I look more like a hedgehog. New vibrations emerged underwater. This ninja created new aquatic monsters. Now even here it's not safe, but that doesn't matter. Naruto, water spinning projectile. I repeated the move, this time with sharp blades protruding from my mud cover. The painted eagles, flying straight at me, burst into a fountain of ink as soon as they collided with me. Naruto, Aya, but one of them managed to cut my body with its beak. I hovered in the air and found that masked ninja. Naruto, HM. The torque helped free my body from the line with kunai. I stabbed her with a kunai on the end, straight into the tree where this ninja was sitting. Fishing line whistling, and he pulled himself right up to him. Before I could raise another kunai to strike, the masked ninja dodged. Naruto, damn it. He nimbly jumped to another tree and drew an eagle, which he was going to ride. Naruto, you won't get away. Just as he was about to jump on the monster, I immediately threw several kunai. It exploded immediately, leaving the rider to simply fall to the ground. Masked ninja, ugh. He abruptly opened a new parchment and scribbled on it with his brush. Naruto, no way. Pushing off from the tree, focusing chakra in my legs to increase momentum, I made a sharp dash towards him, and with a kunai, he knocked the brush out of his hands. Landing sounds. Naruto, breathing heavily. Why are you chasing me? Naruto, do you want to kill me? In response, he attacked me with a short sword. Sound of metal hitting metal. I see you're serious. Crap. The sound of blades clashing. I thought that after talking to him, everything would become clear and he would stop attacking me, but he keeps trying to kill me. The sound of blades clashing. Naruto, AAA. My kunai has become dull. He was able to injure my hand. Fighting monsters is one thing. It's quite another thing to fight a person. Fight for your life. To the death. I don't know you, but I don't want to kill you. Why then, masked ninja. HM. The sound of blades clashing. I have no choice. The blood on my hands mixed with wet mud. That's enough. Hit. Blood splatter. Silence.
Masked ninja.
Naruto. I'm sorry. I was able to counterattack with the cover of water. Just like back then during training with Lee, and he pierced the ninja's neck with his blade. Too deep. Masked ninja. KH. His blood spurted in a bloody fountain right onto my face. Naruto. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. Sound of falling. The masked ninja fell to the ground dead, and I fell to my knees. My heart was pounding like crazy. A bloody kunai fell from his trembling hands. I was so shocked I couldn't even cry. Naruto, maybe he's still alive. Naruto. And just waiting for the right moment to strike? Rational thinking quickly took over my mind. I picked up the kunai and reached for his mask. This pale guy, my age, his face is all covered in blood. No pulse, breathing too. Cold. Naruto. I killed him. Naruto. Rustling in the distance. Naruto. An old man comes out from behind the trees. Old man, damn. Old man. Do you even understand what you've done? Naruto. Old man. I ran after you from the village itself. Old man. Do you even know what kind of person this is? Naruto. Old man. I was gonna stop you. Old man. But you killed him mercilessly. Naruto. Old man. Even for killing an ordinary person, you would have received a good punishment. Old man. But this is not just a man. Naruto. Old man. You killed a member of ANBU, a man who swore an oath to protect the interests and honor of the Hidden Leaf Village with his life. Naruto. Old man. What? You want to run away? Old man. Like a missing nin? Naruto. He grabbed me by the hair and looked into my eyes. Old man. No. I see good in you, boy. Old man. You didn't mean to kill him. Old man. But what's done can't be undone. Naruto. Old man. I will find a better use for you. Old man, your strength and intelligence. Old man. You will still serve for the good of Konoha. Naruto. Have no choice. Old man. My name is Danzo. Danzo. I am the leader and founder of the root of ANBU. Danzo. Welcome to us, Naruto. He let go of my hair, and I fell to my knees in front of him. Danzo, you must take the place of the one you killed. Danzo, now you are part of the root. Suddenly people in masks appeared, similar to the ones the ninja I killed had. They took his body and disappeared. Naruto. What then? Danzo. Don't worry about him, Naruto. Danzo. He will simply disappear into the darkness. As it was before, so it will be again. Naruto. Okay. If he is the leader of the man I killed, then why is Danzo smiling so devilishly? Or because of a ridiculous accident? Either because of his complete incompetence in leadership. Now my life belongs to this maniac. For a few more days, I thought about the first person I killed. Danzo told me that he would not be the last. He highly appreciated my technique and resourcefulness. But that doesn't explain one thing. Why? Why is there a man in this room wearing the same mask as that drawn monster ninja? End of part 3.
Comment tous trois?
No compromises. Hello everyone. This is the first time I've had more than 2 people reading my blog. So, in a way, you're really inspiring me to write new parts. And I really hope I'm not letting you down. If you don't mind, please leave a review and like it if you enjoyed it. It really motivates me to keep working on this project. All the best to you and more resourcefulness. P.S. I still ask you to read and rate my originals. https://ficbook.net/collections/159399015. P.S. If you'd like, you can also subscribe to the VK group. https://vk.com/public1972168989. There I mainly post either my thoughts or progress on the novella. ========================================================================================================================Naruto. Either you have a twin brother or masked ninja. Either you're an idiot. Why? I clearly remember how your neck spurted like a fountain from my blow. Your dead eyes. I felt this cold stench coming from your body. What the hell is going on here? Naruto bites his lip to drown out the hatred and misunderstanding with pain. I've been part of the root for more than 2 months now, and only now did I see the same face that was under the mask of the man who tried to kill me. Masked ninja. I need to report on the mission. You're holding me up. He just doesn't care. Pretends nothing is happening. Naruto, answer me. One thing, masked ninja. What do you want? Naruto. I said this just to delay him. Actually, I'm thinking about one thing right now. Oh. How I punch out this bastard's eyes and make him eat them. And Danzo will watch this and understand that he is next. Naruto. What's your name? Masked ninja. Call me Sai. Sai then. Danzo and Sai fooled me, and I was wondering why a man, such a brave defender of Konoha, would suddenly attack a poor child from under the table. And suddenly, out of nowhere, old man Danzo generously gives a chance to atone for the sins of an absurd accident.
Accident. Naruto. Sai.
Naruto, you are very handsome. Sai, thank you. Naruto, yeah. The only thing missing is the knife sticking out of his neck. His pale face was suddenly colored by a hypocritical smile. Sigh. There's a hint of resentment in your words, Naruto. Sigh. How did I offend you? Annoys. He's just playing the fool, playing on my hatred. Naruto. Let's start with the fact that you called me an idiot. Sigh. Well, sorry about that. Sigh. I'm bad at communicating with people. He is simply impenetrable. FW.
If
Afa. I Viva. RPR. OA. Okay, Naruto, stop. By hating, I only make myself look like a real idiot, which these two made me. Naruto, okay. Naruto, you don't have to worry about the rest. Partner. Sigh. Then I'll continue going where I was going. Sigh, see you later. Naruto, take care. Bastards. Creatures. Scum. They forced me into this place with blood and force. And now they're even torturing me. Danzo, you wanted me to serve for the good of Konoha. Perhaps for your good? Fine. Oh. Ok. I'll be your pawn. Danzo, the best pawn. I will complete any mission. I will kill all your enemies, even if I have to step over the blood of my comrades. The blood of women and children. Kill anyone in my path. And when I'm close, I won't kill you. I will malign you to the point of death. I'll make you watch me take away everything you've worked for. I'll take all your power, leaving only a half-dead old man in a ditch. And that's not all. This village, full of both rotten and good people. I wonder how many more like me Danzo has lured here? Or maybe there is someone worse than this old man? A guy who killed his entire family, leaving only his little brother to fend for himself. A ninja from the legendary trio who tortured many people to death by conducting his cruel experiments on them. I can become worse than them, but I won't be an idiot anymore. Oh. And again something went wrong. Ninja Partner 1. We can't get away. We have to fight. A typical espionage mission where not only your life but also the life of the village depends on your success. Ninja Partner 2. Damn it. Naruto, you're the strongest of us. Ninja Partner 2. If you hold them off, we can get the scroll to the village. I've only made a little progress in my training. That doesn't make me the strongest. Ninja Partner 1. That's right. You can defeat them and come back. Naruto, it can't be helped. Completing the mission comes first. Naruto. A shinobi's duty is to lay down his life for the sake of a mission. Ninja Partner 1. Why yes, Naruto. Ninja Partner 2. Something sticky is touching my legs and preventing me from moving properly. I sat down a little and took out several explosive scrolls from my backpack. Naruto. We live in darkness to serve the light. Ninja Partner 1. Hey, help us? This sticky stuff won't let me move either. Ninja Partner 2. And then Naruto. Why you? I attached a huge number of explosive scrolls to my partners for a powerful trap. Using a special water technique, I set up a bunch of traps, the first of which were the ones that my comrades fell into. Ninja Partner 1. Naruto. Naruto, you will not be forgotten. I will make sure your lives are not wasted. Ninja Partner 2. No. Naruto, goodbye. Ninja Partner 1. Stop. Come back. Please. Ninja Partner 2. Please. Their voices became quieter and quieter, further and further, until the explosion happened. Bang. While other kids are graduating from the academy, I'm sacrificing people to fulfill the mission. It's a disgusting feeling. Every night, before I fall asleep, I see the faces of those I betrayed, those I killed. I remember all the names, so that in the future I can save more. It's not a feeling of guilt. It's a favor. They're weak, and it's better to be remembered as ninja heroes who gave their lives on missions than to die from a stray kunai during training. Danzo keeps giving me weaklings as partners. Is he trying to break me? Set me up? Or does he want to convince me to value friendship and comrades? Yes, perhaps this is the answer to all questions. I returned to Danzo and gave him the mission scroll. Danzo, where are the others? Naruto. They gave their lives for the life of Konoha. Danzo, you say that every time. Naruto. Danzo, you learn quickly, boy. I like that. Danzo, free to go. Naruto, yes. Here is my lonely room. The mirrors all burst from the expression in my empty eyes. But they simply don't see the fire hiding behind the darkness. Naruto. A monster begets a monster. Naruto. I'm the same as Danzo now, but never mind. Soon I'll be close enough to him. I don't want scum to give birth to new scum. I'll be the worst bastard, the most cruel and cold-blooded. I will build my village, my country, my world. But for this, I alone will not be enough. I'm just a small ninja with a modest amount of chakra. Naruto. Ahahahahahaha. How funny. Such a man with such ambitions. I don't even have any unique abilities. Well, then it's time to collect your eyes. End of part 4. Commentary on 4. Harvest time. Hello everyone. I think you've gotten used to the tone of my work by now. And if you're as spoiled as I am that you like this kind of thing, then thank you for reading. I thought that everything would end with the first part. But now I have already thought through the whole story to the end, and at least 10 more stories are waiting for you. P.S. As is now my tradition, I'm promoting my originals, which I'm adapting into a visual novel. https://ficbook.net/collections/159399015. If you like my Naruto fanfic, you might like the originals too. It doesn't matter where you start reading. They're short and connected to each other by a fairly tight chronology. PSS. If you like the fanfic, please leave likes and comments. It really motivates me to keep working. ========================================================================================================================I want to reproduce, and I don't mean shadow clones. There is one girl who would be perfect for this purpose. Danzo. So you want to gain the trust of one of the Hyuga clan members so you can infiltrate the family and use their special eyes? Naruto, yes. I believe the Byakugan is needed for the root. It's been a long time since I was a scared newbie at the root. Now I am one of Danzo's most trusted people, and I can't lie to him. If only, Danzo, you're about to start a dangerous game. Naruto, Danzo, to deceive the people of your own village, and to get involved with such a dangerous clan. Danzo, and all for personal gain. Naruto, root serves for the good of the village. Naruto, everything I do is for the safety and prosperity of Konoha. Danzo, yes, but then why this girl, Hyuga Hinata? Naruto, Danzo, she's not very strong as a partner, even harmful. It would be far better to target her brother, Hyuga Niji. Danzo, a talented young man, strong, fearless, and ruthless. I can't interrupt Danzo. I really want to tell him everything I think about him, point out to him that he is wrong, but here he is right. Naruto, Niji is too distant. Danzo, Hinata is more distant. You'll barely get a word out of her, but he can interrupt me whenever he wants. Danzo, wait, or maybe it's because she was always chasing you when you were little. All I can do is look away and remain silent. Danzo, Naruto, you are part of the root. You cannot have romantic intrigues. I simply waited for him to finish. I waited, showing no sign of irritation or anger. Danzo, if that naive boy from the academy still lives inside you, then you should get rid of him as soon as possible. Naruto, it's just as you said. Naruto, Hinata has feelings for me. That's why I can gain her trust. Danzo, you want to use a naive girl as your toy? Naruto, it's all for the village. He sat down and, after thinking for a moment, turned to me. Danzo, so I was wrong about you. The old man looked me over from head to toe with his dead gaze. He used to give me goosebumps, but I think this way he can detect lies. Danzo, remember, Naruto, if you go against the village's interests, following your own desires, you will have to leave root. Yes, Danzo, no one has ever left the root alive. Danzo, good. What do you need? Naruto, get into Kurenai-sensei's team with Hinata. Using the root's resources and influence, I was easily put in the place of the beastman Kiba, who was going to be pushed into this team. Immediately upon receiving their first mission, The team expected to see their friend, but everything went according to my plan. There are 4 of us now: Kurinai-sensei, Hinata, Shino, and me. Kurinai was furious when she learned of the replacement, but she quickly calmed down and accepted me as her student. Hinata was shocked and still keeps her distance from me. It seemed that the fact that she hadn't seen me for several years had fueled the already unsociable Hinata's sense of apprehension. And Shino, who controls the insects, didn't say a word to me the whole time. He planted a bug on me from the very first time we met. I quickly realized this with his water cover and removed it. Now Shino himself just looks at me. Naruto. Look, I understand that you have no reason to trust me, but planting a bug on your teammate is a bit maniacal, don't you think? I smiled at him and waited for an answer. Shino, I'm not a maniac. This is just to protect you from an ambush if we get separated. Naruto. Hey, you don't need to protect me. I can take care of myself. Shino. Apparently, you're the only one who doesn't know what it means to work in a team. Hinata. And Naruto. Shino-san is right. You should trust your team. She approached me for the first time in a long time. Well, at least it's something. But this talk about trust. How many of those I killed really trusted me? How many have I betrayed? Naruto, yes, trust. Hinata noticed my dejected look. She realized that she had touched something important in my soul. Hinata, sorry, Naruto-kun. Kurinai-sensei, it's okay, guys. We may not even know each other. But the main thing is to remain good people. Then trust will come. Naruto. And you, can you call yourself a good person, sensei? She looked away, but then smiled and answered me. Kurinai. I can't, but I can protect you. Naruto. I like honest people, sensei. And I just noticed that you're also a very beautiful woman. Kurinai. Oh, come on, you're embarrassing me. She smiled, and Hinata blushed deeply and turned away from me. My team and I stopped at a market in a small village to stock up on supplies. Our mission, while simple, was long. I went to some dark and deserted places to practice my water cover a little. I wonder, what else can he do? So far, I have only learned to counterattack with my technique, use my body as a projectile and change the consistency of liquid, creating stickier or more viscous substances. But what I really want to learn, it becomes water for real. I have too little chakra compared to the average ninja. Therefore, I have no right to make a mistake in battle. Loud heartbeat. What is this? I have a bad feeling about this. Step out of the shadows. I notice 3 people in the crowd wearing hoods and root masks. What do they want here? They keep heading towards me. Masked Ninja 1. You have a message from Danzo. Naruto, what does he want? The last time I saw a masked ninja from Root, they were trying to kill me. Masked Ninja 1. If you try to protect Hyuga Hinata, we will kill both you and her. Masked Ninja 1. If the rest of your team comes, we'll kill them too. Suddenly, a cramp seized my leg. It became difficult to breathe. A lump of air literally got stuck in my throat. I barely had enough strength to stay on my feet. It's happening again. I'm trying to implement my plan, and everything goes to hell. Everything is falling apart again. I am being consumed by this emptiness again, and I have to keep all this to myself. Naruto, I understand. Masked Ninja. Okay. Once again, I am faced with a choice between morality and victory. If you lose, you die. If you win, you will die like a man. I've been dead for a long time already. They won't attack Hinata in a crowded place. I need to find her and warn her as soon as possible. I won't let them ruin my plan. Naruto. Hinata. Hinata. And Naruto. What's wrong? You look really worried. She moves away from me a little, not letting me grab her hand. Naruto, Hinata. I have bad news. Naruto, we need to go to a deserted place. Still, I took her by the hand and we ran into some corner between the houses. She turned red as a tomato and tried to break free, but I took her by the shoulders and looked into her eyes. Naruto. This is very serious. Hinata. WWWHTHT. Naruto, Hinata. They're going to attack you. Hinata. Is this true? Naruto. Unfortunately, yes. Hinata. Then we need to find Sensei and Shino quickly. I shook her and looked into her eyes again. Naruto. These people are very dangerous. They said they would kill them too if they didn't get you. Hinata, but I'm sure we can handle them, Naruto. There are more of us. And Kurinai-sensei is very strong. Naruto, listen to me. Do you trust me? Hinata, I don't know. Naruto, I understand, but I have a plan. I can protect you all. She looked into my eyes for a long time, remaining trapped in my arms, until she finally nodded. I whispered the plan in her ear, but the rest I had to hear from her out loud. Naruto, Hinata, promise me, no matter what happens, no matter what you see, you must not call for help. Naruto, be patient if it hurts, and don't you dare scream. Hinata, okay. Naruto, she awkwardly took my hand and turned away. The perfect place for an ambush. There are a lot of trees around, which muffle the sounds of screams. The grass is thick enough to hide the blood. Masked Ninja 2. Here she comes. They attacked very sharply. The first kunai hit him in the shoulder, very precisely to prevent him from fighting back in hand-to-hand combat. And the second one pierced his leg, to prevent him from escaping. Masked Ninja 1. You can scream all you want. No one will come to your aid. They took out their knives and put them to the helpless and weak girl's face to make sure it wasn't a clone. Masked Ninja 1. And the blood is real. Well, time to cripple you a little. Having quickly taped her mouth shut, the masked ninjas began to cut different lines into her skin, across the veins. She just moaned in pain. The masked maniacs were just beginning their mission. Under a hail of blows to the face and torso, one of the Konoha defenders delivered a precise and powerful blow to the leg, breaking the ankle. They enjoyed pushing the knife deeper into the body of the girl, shaking with fear and cutting sharply, tearing out pieces of flesh under a fountain of blood. Masked Ninja 2. Hey Naruto, where are you? You're probably hiding in the bushes while we're having fun with that cute girl. She could only hold back her tears. Masked Ninja 2. She's actually really cute. Maybe her body will amuse us even more. Her heart pounded harder from fear and pain. Her thoughts seemed to have fallen into darkness, and her empty gaze made it clear that she would never be the same again. Masked Ninja 1. That's enough. For now, it looks like a routine attack. But if we rape her here, the entire Hyuga clan will be hunting us for tarnishing their family's honor. Masked Ninja 2. You're right. But this Naruto, the ninja threw a kunai at a tree in anger. Masked Ninja 2. If someone did this to someone I love, I'd do anything to get revenge on that bastard. But he just sits there and says nothing. Masked Ninja 1. It seems he really is just Danzo's spineless pawn. Masked Ninja 3. Okay, let's go. And they left, leaving the bleeding girl on the ground. Oh, Hinata. No, Naruto. Hinata. I see can't do this. PP please. Naruto. Everything is going according to my plan. My composure did not leave me even in such a terrible moment. The feeling when you realize everything is happening the way you want it to is very calming, and neither blood nor tears can fix it. Hinata. Naruto. Sobi. Hinata dropped to the ground and hugged her bloodied girlfriend. Hinata, you made all this up to protect me. Naruto. I'm glad my water cloak allowed me to copy your appearance so accurately. The camouflage water ran off me, mixing with my blood, revealing truly terrible wounds. Hinata, why did you make me watch all this? Hinata, it would be better if it were me in your place. Naruto, I wanted you to be nearby so that if anything happened, I could come to your aid. Hinata, why you? You haven't changed at all. Her salty tears make my wounds hurt even more. Hinata, you still don't spare yourself to protect others. Naruto, no, Hinata. I wouldn't do the same for Kurinai or Shino. Naruto, I wouldn't risk that much for anyone else. I stroked her cheek, warm from tears, pale, and hugged her. Naruto, I need you, Hinata. Oh. And only in this way could I protect you and not lose face in front of Danzo. Hinata. So that's how it is. It's all because of me. She blushed deeply but did not look away. Her face moved slowly towards mine, but suddenly she stopped abruptly and fell with her head on my chest. Hinata. Sorry. Naruto. Hinata. I will definitely become stronger. Promise. Naruto, you will. I know it. I hugged her and stroked her head. And we lay there for a long time until Shino and Kurinai found us. After that, we calmly completed the mission and returned to the village. Hinata is with me now. We train together and I help her gain more confidence in competing against her brother. She became much closer to me than ever. I told her about the route and the attacker's goal. No romantic intrigues. She was very upset to learn that she wouldn't be able to spend much time with me, but he trusts me more than anyone else. I think this is a victory. Now that I have the Byakugan, all that remains is to capture the owner of the Sharingan. And there is only one of him in the village. End of part 5. Commentary on 5. Love is only a means. Hey everyone, I'm a little sick so I'll be posting a little less frequently, but I'll try to get everything done. I hope you liked the new part and enjoyed reading it. P.S. And as per old tradition, I'm promoting my originals https://ficbook net/collections/9657997/list. They're seriously awesome. I've been working on them for a long time and am creating not just a visual novel but an entire universe based on them. My style of decay and hopelessness is present. P.S. Thank you for still staying with me. You are the best. ========================================================================================================================Comment to 6. Revenge is not a reason to be an idiot. Hello everyone. With each new part, there's more and more text. I hope this doesn't detract from your enjoyment of reading. I'd like to experiment and try putting the commentary before the part instead of after. P.S. My originals, without further ado, https://ficbook net/collections/9657997/list. The heroines are just cuties. PSS. Enjoy reading everyone and thank you for being here, winky face. Oh? You red-haired piece of shit. Suddenly, I heard a loud cry from an irritated guy behind me.
Hinata. Kiba-kun.
Yes, and this is just when Hinata and I are going to practice. It's time to reap the fruits of your interference in the destinies of others. Naruto, hey Kiba. Are you and your dog enjoying the new team? Kiba. What the hell are you talking about? I think he's in a bad mood. I wonder if it's the fleas or if he smelled someone's filth. Kiba. First you appear out of nowhere and take my place, and now you're rude to me. So that's it. Naruto sighs heavily. I never could stand this impulsive cretin. He was just like a wild animal.
Sakura. Come on, Kiba-kun.
This is the first time I've seen Naruto in 2 years. Don't be so rude. Right, Sasuke-kun? Sasuke, I don't care. Just don't drag me into this. Among the 3 of them, the only one missing was the eldest, the teacher, who immediately calmed down this arrogant one. He grabbed me by the collar and started yelling threateningly. Kiba, don't tell me what to do. Kiba. That bastard and some old man just barged into the Hokage's house just as we were being given our first mission, and literally right away, I was thrown out the door, and he took my place. Hinata. Kiba. Please, take your hands off Naruto-kun. Kiba. Hinata, what's wrong with you? Are you really going to protect that bastard? He reeks of rot from a mile away. Hinata starts to get angry. Apparently they weren't that close friends after all. Well, since everyone present here, by and large, doesn't give a damn about what's going on, then I don't have to hold back. Naruto, your breath stinks just as much, you damn dog. Kiba? OHU. He swung his fist at me. The damn idiot didn't even notice how I neutralized him the moment he approached me. Kiba. What the? Now I call it sticky cover dash. I try to constantly maintain water sheath to practice my chakra control. Of course, I have to take breaks and replenish my chakra due to my low supply, but this is bad timing for Kiba. I now have enough chakra to produce a slime that will immobilize any opponent standing this close. Kiba, and my arm. I can't move. It's a simple technique, and freeing yourself is easy if you have good chakra control. But Kiba apparently skipped that kind of training. Kiba. Sure 3.
Sakura. Kibakun.
Sasuke. Hinata. Whisper. Finally, just as I thought. Hinata likes selfless and principled people, not loud and aggressive idiots. I understand her reaction perfectly. Sakura rushed to Kiba, but had no idea what to do. She simply stood next to him and tried to encourage him, occasionally asking Sasuke for help. Sasuke, on the other hand, was completely indifferent, although he deigned to appreciate with his own eyes that his classmate from the academy, who was a failure and a complete idiot, had so quickly calmed down a mad dog. Maybe this is a good chance for Hinata. Sounds of Byakugan activating. Hinata. Whisper. There's no one within 2 streets. Everyone's at home, and people further away won't hear what's going on. Naruto. Whispering, where is Kakashi? Hinata. Whisper. Moving about 1 kilometer away from us. Heading this way. Naruto. Whisper, hold him back. Hinata. Whisper. Okay. Naruto. Whisper. And one more thing. Hinata. HM? Naruto. Whisper, you're very smart. Even your brother couldn't read the situation faster than you. Hinata blushed a little. I noticed how she tried to take my hand, but stopped and clenched her fist. I grabbed her firmly, feeling my palm slightly warm and slippery with sweat. She nervously tried to break free, but quickly calmed down. She needed it more than I did. I let go of Hinata and she ran towards Kakashi. Well, Sasuke, it's time to pull you out of your state of indifference a little. Naruto. I heard that a tragedy happened to the Uchiha family. Sasuke. Great, he's looking straight at me. His whole expression is telling me to shut up. Naruto. It's a shame. I really understand what it's like to lose family. Sasuke. His thoughts are literally screaming that he doesn't need my pity, but he tries to remain calm. Naruto. My parents died defending Konoha and left me alone, in the care of the old Hokage. Sasuke. Naruto. And then one day I met 2 people from the Uchiha clan. One of them helped me understand something important in my life. Naruto. And I would like to thank him, but now, as I understand, it is impossible. Sasuke, you can forget about it. Naruto. But then, can I show you this gratitude instead of him? Sasuke. And no. Hit. Sasuke. Ghaa. Only now did the whistling sound in the air reach our ears. The sound of my punch, straight into Sasuke's stomach. His face twisted in pain and he reflexively jumped away from me.
Sakura. Sasuke-kun.
Sasuke. Breathing heavily. Sakura. Naruto. What the hell are you doing? Sakura. Quickly apologize, Tio. Naruto. Sakura. Shut up, or I'll rip your tongue out. I slowly walked towards her until her look of insolence and courage was replaced by primal horror. I think I made the girl cry. Naruto. Sit still and don't move. I'm not going to kill him. Sakura. She only trembled and obediently lowered her head, closing her eyes. I turned around and walked towards Sasuke, who was trying to catch his breath. Naruto, get up. That's not all the gratitude I have for your brother. Sasuke. Itachi? Hit. Sasuke. KH. I threw him back again, slamming him into a tree growing on the street. Naruto, yeah, beating up kids isn't fun at all. This clearly angered Sasuke, especially the mention of his brother Itachi. Finally, he showed his evil grin. Sasuke. Sound of Sharingan activating. Naruto, great. You finally look like an Uchiha. Sasuke. Shut your mouth. Naruto. Now I'll feel some peace once I beat you half to death. But he didn't dare attack hand to hand. I saw fear in his eyes. For now, he wants to assess me to see what I'm capable of. I just stood there and waited for him to take action. Sound of shuriken whistling until he started throwing sharp objects at me. Sasuke jumped from tree to tree, each time unexpectedly throwing one shuriken after another at me with extraordinary accuracy. I dodged them all, but he continues to explore my movements, choosing new points for the throw. Naruto, good. I'm glad you didn't run away like a coward, but watching you jump around like a monkey, throwing shit, is quite the spectacle. Sasuke. HM. Just as I thought. He won't be caught off guard by such nonsense. As long as his brother isn't involved, he keeps a cool head and is completely immersed in the fight. Now he jumped on me in hand-to-hand combat, having fully studied my movements and my speed. Hit, hit, hit. I smoothly, like a stream of water, turn his fist away and quickly counterattack in the already sore spot on his stomach. Sasuke, cough, spits out some blood. Naruto, you can copy my moves, but I'd be an idiot if I didn't know how to defeat my own weapon. I hold his hand, not letting him escape. Sasuke, oh you. He takes out a kunai and tries to aim it at my arm. The kunai moves in a straight line, and I move my other hand to meet it. It gently penetrates my watery surface, as if hiding in my pocket, and remains immobilized. Sasuke, what the? Naruto, I see your brother forgot to cure you of your idiocy. He tries with all his might to overcome me, and I just casually talk to him at every opportunity. Naruto, I also heard that you were planning to take revenge on him, blood feud for the murder of his entire family. Sounds very important. Naruto, but you're so weak. Little Sasuke, Naruto, maybe then I should kill Itachi instead of you? Sasuke, you sound weak. Yeah, I should have been better prepared for the fight with the monster. He gave me a wide grin, and I noticed that he had a fishing line sticking out of his mouth, which stretched straight to the kunai in my water cover. Sasuke, fire. Naruto, his flame penetrated the fishing line, straight under my water protection. I was engulfed in flames from the inside, and Sasuke, seizing the moment, freed himself from my grip and jumped away. Sasuke, did I go too far? Naruto, it burns. I'm completely ablaze. The column of flame emanating from me is literally twice my height, creating a terrifying black smoke. Sasuke, what the? Naruto, Sasuke, didn't you know? From my clothes, from my face, from my hands, fiery drops are dripping, like the red-hot magma of an erupting volcano. Naruto, fire is weaker than water, and your fire is just trash. I slowly, like a burning ghost, move towards him, looking into his shocked eyes. Naruto, that's why there's so much smoke coming from it. My water cover washed the flames away completely, leaving me practically defenseless. I picked up this hot magma from the ground and, concentrating the last remnants of chakra in my hand, put it on my fingers like a glove. Hit. Now Sasuke won't run away. Naruto, you know, it's a shame to see someone so gifted just waste their talent. Naruto, but even I'm weak compared to Itachi. Sasuke, what are you going to? Naruto, quiet. I'll just take your eyes to even the odds with him.
Sasuke, no.
I slowly move my hot fingers over his outer eye socket. Sasuke, no. Naruto, shut up and don't worry. I'll take revenge on Itachi in your place. Sasuke, please. I begin to press a little deeper, gathering my fingers around Sasuke's eyeball. Sasuke, I beg. No. Please stop. Naruto, are you begging me? Don't you really want revenge on Itachi? Sasuke, yeah. I want. Naruto, so I'm trying to fulfill your goal. I can't defeat him without your eyes. I press harder and harder. Sasuke's breath is already catching, and he can't keep that eye closed. His tears, falling on my fingers, slowly evaporate. Sasuke, I stopped. Naruto, but you're weak. Sasuke, I will become stronger. Naruto, are you sure? Sasuke, please, let me take revenge. Naruto, Sasuke, please, I will become stronger. Naruto, promise? Sasuke, I promise. Naruto, well, I let go of Sasuke and got rid of the hot glove. Naruto, then I'll find a use for these eyes. Sasuke, he lies on the ground with his eyes closed, probably thinking about his defeat, which almost took away his life's purpose. Sakura hid to the side, under a tree, not wanting to see what was happening. Naruto, Sakura, if you want to keep seeing Sasuke, then you better keep quiet about what happened. She didn't make a sound. I think she understood everything. On the other side, Kiba lay, completely shocked by what he saw. His little dog huddled under Kiba's jacket and trembled with fear, just like its owner. Naruto Kiba, if you tell anyone what you saw today, I'll do something to your brat that will make you beg me to take his place. Naruto, nod if you understand. Kiba, slow nod. Naruto, okay. I think we've dealt with the witnesses. People on nearby streets or from their windows could see a column of smoke coming from me, but it only lasted a few seconds. I doubt anyone noticed. Naruto, Sasuke, I'll meet you tomorrow at midnight at the Uchiha clan's estate. I'll tell you something about me and your brother. Sasuke, yes. There was no longer the note of pride in his voice that I had heard before. Looks like we're in for a long training session. I quickly left there and met with Hinata. Hinata, so how did it go? Naruto, better than it could have been. He was stronger than I thought. He made me use literally all my chakra. Naruto, but at least now he's safe from being an idiot. Naruto, and he will help us make this world a better place. Hinata, glad to hear everything worked out for you. Naruto, what about Kakashi? Hinata, I didn't even have to stop him. He was just sitting on the bench and reading his book. Naruto, I think he'll get a good talking to about being late. Hinata, and one more thing. Naruto, yes? Hinata, as I was heading towards you, I saw the hooded guy quickly walking away in the opposite direction. Naruto, any special features? Hinata, I noticed he was wearing glasses and a Sound Village headband. Naruto, I doubt he was just passing by. Why didn't you notice him before? Hinata, when I was coming back, I just noticed him. I didn't use the Byakugan. Naruto, so he's even better at hiding his presence than the Root members. Naruto, but he underestimated your attentiveness, my dear Hinata. Hinata blushed sharply. Looks like someone else is playing their game in Konoha. We need to find this Four Eyes guy and bring Sasuke up to speed. End of part 6. =============== 7. Minus to minus. ========================================================================================================================Hello everyone. I finally finished the new part. My style has its own stages of storytelling. Some people like the introduction, others the climax, or the main conflict of the whole story. But this stage is my favorite. I think after reading it, you'll understand what I mean. P.S. As is tradition, I am advertising my originals https://ficbook.net/collection/159390015. This is, in short, the essence that I convey and the style in which I write. P.S. You're the best. Thank you for reading, and a special shout out to everyone who leaves reviews and likes. Sasuke, Naruto, get your hands off me. Naruto, quiet. Sasuke-kun, don't be so aggressive. My fingers touch the brunette's forehead, causing him to shudder slightly with a slight chill. Then they slowly slide down his cheeks to his soft, pale pink lips. I feel his face gradually heating up, flushing, and his heart beating louder and faster. But he can't resist even though he wants to. Naruto, so Sasuke. What else? Naruto. Now sing the notes in different keys, from the lowest to the highest you can. Sasuke, what? Knock knock. Hinata. Hello, Naruto. Am I disturbing you? Naruto, it's okay, come in. I'm just trying to get a better look at Sasuke's body and voice. Hinata blushed a little. Hinata, so that's how it is. I think I see where this is going. I stood up from the floor where Sasuke and I were sitting and addressed both of us. Naruto, stop imagining things. We just talked about this. I need to copy Sasuke's appearance and voice. I can create the appearance with my technique, but the voice will be more difficult. Naruto, now kid, sing me something. Hinata smiled slightly, skillfully holding back her laughter. Sasuke, listen. Your plan is certainly good, but why do you need my appearance in particular? We recalled the events of our recent fight. Naruto, we were being watched while we were fighting you, and it's unlikely the watcher was interested in anyone other than a Sharingan user. Naruto, I'll take your appearance, find him, and find out what he needs. Sasuke, that's logical, but after what you did, I think he'll want to see you more. Just as I was about to explain it to him, Hinata intervened. Hinata, apparently you were never kidnapped as a child. Sasuke, what? Sasuke looked at Hinata with confusion. Hinata, You and I share a unique gene, passed down through generations within a single family. I've already been kidnapped by people seeking to learn the secrets of this gene. Even though my clan is the strongest in Konoha, she moved closer to Sasuke and looked into his dark eyes. Hinata. They didn't hesitate to kidnap a small, weak child, simply because my Byakugan is a powerful weapon. I was saved. What do you think the chances are that they'll save you when you're the last remaining member of your family? This will definitely make him think. Sasuke, I'll save myself. Naruto, you should never take everything on your own, especially when you're weak. You may not trust me, but right now you have no choice. Otherwise, next time, someone else might be in my place, and pleading won't save your eyes. Sasuke wanted to object, but then he lowered his head and accepted our words. I placed my palm on the girl's warm shoulder, stroking it a little. Naruto. Thank you, Hinata. She touched my hand, stood up, said goodbye, and walked out the door, promising to bring me lunch next time. Sasuke, wait, but aren't you risking yourself if you're going to meet him under my guise? Naruto, I'm taking a risk, but I'm not running headlong. I sat down on the floor opposite him again. Naruto. Something very serious and large-scale is brewing in Konoha. Can feel it, and this is our chance. Sasuke. A chance for what? Naruto, make a statement. I lightly grabbed the guy's cheeks, massaging them with my palms. Naruto, now stop talking and sing something. We continued to do what looked pretty stupid from the outside. And soon, I received a message from Danzo. Naruto, the Chunin exams? But why do I need it? Danzo, Naruto, I heard you've recently become close with Uchiha Sasuke. I understand why you'd gain the trust of a Hyuga girl. He rose from his chair and walked slowly towards me, like an approaching storm. Danzo, are you hiding something from me? Naruto? He's drilling me with that look again, but I can't turn away or lie to him. Only one option saves me. Naruto, he's the last Uchiha, not counting his older brother. Sasuke is blinded by his revenge against him. I'm helping him achieve that revenge, helping him become stronger and gain his trust. Danzo, why? Naruto, he's easy prey. Better for his eyes to serve us than our enemies. Danzo, that sounds very logical and correct, but why does it look like you're gathering your own small army? Naruto, we are a small army, an army that protects Konoha. I'm simply gathering people who won't have to be sacrificed on the next important mission. Danzo, I see your ambition, Naruto, and it's far from protecting the village. I held back my trembling, but a cold sweat still ran down my back from his words. Danzo, since you're training Sasuke, he should take first place in the final tournament of the Chunin exams. Naruto, wait, wouldn't that just show off his power to our opponents? Danzo, that's not all.
Naruto, I'm listening.
Danzo, when Sasuke wins, he must announce to the entire stadium that he will serve for the good of Konoha, and then bring him to me, and he will swear an oath to root. Damn, this is too fast. Naruto, what about his revenge? Danzo, since when did you become so sentimental? He'll serve us well, and that's what matters. Danzo, I've said it all. You're free to go, Naruto. Your mother. This old man has lost crazy. Damn it, not only will this blow my cover and reveal my abilities, but it also simply doesn't give Sasuke a chance to get more attached to me. Shit, I'll have to play with children for the amusement of the public, and then literally dig a hole for myself. If Danzo brainwashes Sasuke, it will kill all my plans and efforts. Sooner or later, he'll get to Hinata too. Naruto, yes, master. I took the order sheet from his desk. We'll be in a team of 3, me, Hinata, and Sasuke. Thank goodness there's no anchor in the team. By the way, they replaced Sasuke with Shino Aburame, that guy who controls insects. He'll be no less troublesome than Hinata's brother. Ninja Academy. I haven't been here for a long time. This is where the Chunin exam will take place. As far as I know, it consists of 3 stages. 1. Theoretical stage in the usual test form. 2. Strategic, where teams must go through a forest of torment and complete a task. 3. Tournament. This one is simple. The last ones to advance are drawn and play one-on-one. Naruto, yeah. Familiar walls from the past make me sigh heavily. Almost 4 years have passed since the last time I did something stupid here, and he returned here as a completely different child. I haven't seen Lee for a long time. Haha, he's probably super strong by now. Naruto. Even without ninjutsu, he should have become an elite ninja. Must overcome my weaknesses and turn them into strengths. After all, if such a persistent and hardworking person gives up, then what can we say about me? Hinata. Naruto? I turned around and saw Hinata running past the academy on her morning jog.
Naruto. Oh, e.
Yes, I'm here. Hinata. You don't look well. Naruto, it's okay, really. She came closer and looked closely at my face. Hinata. Tell me honestly, how much did you sleep? Naruto. I didn't sleep. She was slightly frightened, covering her mouth with her hand and frowning deeply. Hinata. You shouldn't push yourself like this. Hinata. Ever since you found out about participating in the Chunin exams, all you've been doing is making plans for it. Naruto, don't panic, Hinata. Believe me, there have been times in my life when I've rested for much less time. Hinata, and your training? You're constantly maintaining your water cover technique. Strange, Naruto, and you should follow my example. If you want to become strong, you shouldn't feel sorry for yourself. Hinata, I understand. She suddenly grabs my hand and almost screams. Hinata, but I don't want to see you break. I can literally hear her soul screaming deafeningly. Right into my brain. I have no doubt in my skills. It is only thanks to them and Lady Luck that I have remained alive until now. Naruto. Her hand is so warm, even hot. I feel like it's about to burn my palm. I understand her feelings. Naruto. Ahahaha. Hinata. What's so funny? Naruto. It's funny to see you so serious.
Hinata and Naruto.
If you don't go and rest right now. She clenched her fist and nervously pushed me. Hinata. I'll knock you out myself. I can hardly contain my laughter. Naruto. Even so, do you have enough strength? Hinata. Yes. You'll see. If you don't listen to me, then I'll knock you out as gently as possible. This whisper is so quiet that I could hardly make out her words. But I like them. She is still afraid of me, but her determination is much stronger than her fear. Naruto. Okay. Hinata. Huh? The girl suddenly relaxed and exhaled easily. Hinata. Really? Naruto. Yeah. Your voice of reason is so loud that I'm simply defeated. Hinata. Oh, She just remembered what she had said to me a few seconds ago and blushed slightly. Naruto. It's good that you were the one who found me here. Hinata. Thank you. Naruto. The general meeting is tomorrow. Find Sasuke and tell him to come get me. Hinata. Okay. But didn't you yourself? Naruto. And I'm sorry, I'm quite heavy. Hinata. Huh? Sound of falling. Hinata. Naruto. 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 Her voice slowly fades in my head as I drift into the realm of sleep. As soon as I relaxed a little, I literally stopped feeling my legs and fell into Hinata's arms. Consciousness is gradually leaving me, and the last thought that came to my mind were my own words addressed to Sasuke. You should never take everything on your shoulders, especially when you're weak. End of part 7. ================== 8. Stupidity and talent. =========================================================================================================================Here are 2 of my originals. Please check them out. You'll definitely like them. https://ficbook.net/myfix/9657997 https://ficbook.net/myfix/9657996. Enjoy reading Winky Face. Crunch. Sasuke. Idiot. Why did you break your arm on a tree? Hinata. Naruto. Naruto. Hehe. Breathes heavily. Sasuke and Hinata immediately ran to me to examine the fracture and provide emergency assistance. Hinata. Oh my god. Such a huge bruise. It's like your arm is bent the wrong way. Naruto. Naruto. Hinata looked like she was going to vomit if she kept looking at the wound. Sasuke, hey, are you crazy? You broke your arm? And now you're laughing. Naruto, ahahaha. My laughter made them turn a little pale. Okay, time to end this farce. Naruto, here they are, the fruits of my training. Sasuke, what the? Suddenly, the broken limb began to transform into a clot of water. Gradually, changing and accompanied by my laughter, it took on the shape of a whole arm. Hinata, Naruto, Sasuke, ugh, creepy, gulps, Naruto. My chakra control is getting stronger and stronger. Now, I can not only use the water cloak outside my body, but also inside it. I'm bursting with anticipation. I've been training for so long. I've been perfecting my technique for so long. Naruto. I can even do both there and there at the same time. I swung with all my might and hit the stone with my straight arm elbow. Naruto. H. Hinata flinched at my scream, which is not the case with Sasuke, and in an instant my hand turned into liquid, splashing across the boulder, and again slowly floating back. Naruto breathes heavily.
Hinata, Naruto.
She's really irritated. I can practically see the vein on her forehead about to burst. Sasuke, so I was right. You really are crazy. Just as I was about to answer, Hinata slapped me in the face. Hinata, don't you dare scare me like that again. I'm worried about you. This is unexpected, although who am I kidding? It's my own fault. She saw a red mark on my cheek, and after what she had done, she came to her senses. Hinata,
Naruto, I'm sorry. Hinata.
But I have more important things for you. We sat down opposite each other under the apple tree, which provided cool shade on this hot summer day. Sasuke. Yeah, I fell for your screams. You're a good actor. Naruto, I wasn't pretending. Every blow is truly hellish pain, and only the chakra distributed to every cell of my arm helps me endure it. Hinata looked a little worried, but quickly came to her senses and continued listening. Need to test it a bit. Naruto, one wrong move and my arm will either shatter into bloody pieces or get twisted and torn off. Hinata listens silently. Naruto, well, as for you, Sasuke, you'll need to become a good actor.
Sasuke, fine.
As long as I don't have to break my arms. Naruto, no need. It's your small job, don't ruin anything. He snorted angrily at me, but didn't become arrogant and continued to listen attentively. Naruto, and you, Hinata, will get the hardest part. Hinata, I'll do my best. Naruto, excellent. Now I'll tell you how we'll pass the first stage of the exam and catch Sasuke's pursuer, and I gradually bring the boys up to speed. Our whispers are slowly lost in the sounds of cicadas and a warm breeze, until one of the hanging apples falls into my hand like a light magnet. I was just getting hungry. The time has come. Naruto, remember Sasuke.
No Sharingan.
Sasuke, how do you think I'll pass this exam? The three of us stood in the corner of the deserted gym and quietly discussed how we would go through the first stage. Naruto, use your head. These may be questions for Chunin, but they're not that difficult for a ninja like you. Sasuke, damn it. Naruto, how do you know what the questions are? Route is inhabited mainly by ninja of Chunin level and above. Naruto, a ninja always has one goal: to complete a mission. And whether you're a Genin, Chunin, Jonin, or even a Hokage, the tasks aren't much different. Sasuke sighed heavily. Sasuke, okay. Even though we didn't have much time, I was preparing for something like this. I put my hand on his shoulder and looked condescendingly into his eyes. Naruto, but if there are problems on trigonometry with geometric calculations, then you can sound the alarm. Hinata smiled slightly. Sasuke, go away. While we were talking, Rock Lee noticed us from afar. God, how many years, how many winters, my friend. Long time no see. Lee, Hey, Naruto. Healthy. Sasuke, But I'm sorry, Lee. Now, I don't have time for this. Naruto, come on, he's talking to you. Naruto dash. Sasuke took my form using the copy technique. I took his form using the water shroud. And since his illusion is much easier to dispel, it is better for him to behave more naturally and not arouse suspicion. Lee, You've grown so much. You're completely unrecognizable. So, after the academy, you dedicated yourself entirely to training, huh? He smiled and lightly nudged Naruto in the shoulder. Naruto dash. Why yes, and you, I see, still have the same thick eyebrows. Lee laughed very loudly. Lee, ahahaha. Well, don't be rude. It's offensive. Sasuke dash. Sorry, Lee-kun, but we have to go. Yo, Sasuke-kun. He laughed a little when I removed his hand from Naruto's shoulder. Lee, since when have you been courting Naruto? Sasuke-kun. Naruto dash. It's okay, we really do have to go. But Lee was deeply hurt by these words. Lee, you might not know it, but Naruto and I have been friends for a long time. And coming between friends who have met for the first time after a long separation is very low. Sasuke-kun. Damn, this is very nice. And it was very stupid of me that I started to play it cool right away. Sasuke-dash. Yes, you're right. I understand you perfectly. Lee, wow. And I thought you were going to mumble something about how you don't care and that I shouldn't meddle in other people's business. Sasuke-dash. But right now we're really in a hurry. We need to prepare for the first stage of the exam. Lee, exactly. Speaking of which, Naruto. Hey, Naruto dash. W what? Lee, let's fight like old times. I'm sure you'll easily pass the first stage. You're the smartest student in the academy, after all. So I won't take up much of your time for a friendly sparring match. Naruto dash. What? Naruto glanced at me in panic. Don't look at me, Sasuke. And don't even think about getting into a fight. Damn it. I didn't think Lee would get in our way. If they fight, Sasuke's disguise will easily be revealed and the plan will be ruined. Okay, plan B. Improvisation. Sasuke dash. Naruto's the smartest? Please. No wonder he became friends with a talentless idiot like you. Lee starts to get very angry, but tries to contain his emotions and waits for words from Naruto dash. Sasuke dash. An idiot found another idiot. Yeah, that's the dream team. I don't even know who's dumber, you or Naruto. Lee, Sasuke-kun. I don't know what came over you all of a sudden. For a moment, I thought you were a good person. Now he turned his attention entirely to me. Lee, I may not be a talented genius from a great clan. I may be a talentless idiot. A nobody. You can say whatever you want about me, but don't you dare talk about Naruto like that. Sasuke dash. So what are you going to do to me? Beat me? Lee, let me teach you a little lesson. Lee got into a fighting stance. Time seemed to stand still around us. The ticking clock on the wall of the hall could be clearly heard. Sasuke slowly walked away from us, becoming a simple observer. And with the next tick of the clock, Lee immediately rushed towards me. Sound of impact. Lee, what the? I blocked his side kick with my hand. Yeah, all these years have passed, and his first kick still hasn't changed. Lee, so this is the power of the Sharingan. Naruto dash. Hey, that's enough. There was nothing offensive. Lee-kun, we really don't have time for this right now. Lee, forgive me, Naruto, but I can't ignore his words. I'll show him that even a talentless fool can become a first-class master. We need to finish this quickly. Lee suddenly jumped away from me and prepared for the next attack. Sasuke dash. Hinata, eyes. Hinata. Okay. Lee, W what? Hinata. Where are you from? Lee was momentarily stunned, but quickly recovered. Hinata walked out the door and warned him of someone else's approach. Sasuke dash. Now no one will interfere with us. Hinata. Niji and Tenten are coming here. Sasuke dash. What the? Lee. Don't get distracted. Hit. Sasuke dash. JHA. I took a direct kick to the stomach. Holy shit, this bastard's gotten a lot faster. Hit. Sasuke dash. KHH. I didn't even notice how I missed a blow to the jaw. He spared me, not breaking it. There is no time for games, you need to turn on your brain. Water cover. Outside. I see. I feel every touch. Like a quiet lake into which a stone is thrown. His fist touches my hand. I raise my right elbow. It glides smoothly down my forearm. I turn around, and I hit back. Lee, GHA. Damn. Even though I blocked the blow, now my elbow hurts like crazy. Lee quickly rose with a leap and practically vanished into thin air again. His speed is astounding. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Slide. He struck, but I dodged before I could counterattack. Slide. And again. I managed to defend myself, but I don't have time to hit. What a beast. Lee, hey, what's this technique? Who taught you this? Sasuke dash. What about this? Just like that. I was sitting under a tree when lightning struck me and I lost consciousness. And I woke up a master of hand-to-hand combat. Damn. I need to maintain my camouflage and fight at the same time, and not lose all my chakra. I still have the whole day ahead of me. Lee, are you mocking my skill? Great, he let his guard down. Next blow. A straight overhand kick. His heel slowly touches my forehead. Like a stream, I follow the flow of his kick. My head tilts down, leaving the touch just as light and soft. And I change the flow, leaning slightly to the left. His heel slides from my forehead, across my cheek, across my shoulder, slowly sinking into my forearm.
Bolt.
Lee, GHAA. And I sharply lift the elbow of the same hand, leaving all the momentum of the movement in Lee, disrupting his coordination and slamming him into the floor. Sasuke dash. Now stop. Some of my outer sticky, watery coating remains on Lee's leg, preventing him from moving normally. Lee, SHIT. He tries to lift his foot off the floor with all his might. So much so that he's about to tear off the piece of concrete along with his foot. Sasuke dash. Stop, idiot. Lee, huh. I jumped on him, grabbed his arms and held them in a lock, not letting him get out. Sasuke dash. Maybe you should turn on your brain already? After my words, his grip suddenly weakened. Lee, why you? Sasuke dash. There's no point in showing off your full strength to each other now. Save that for the finale. He continued to look at me silently, as if he could see right through me. Well, I guess I've given myself away enough already. I saw scars and bruises on his bandaged hands. This guy dedicates himself entirely to hand-to-hand combat training. Damn monster. And that's a good thing. Sasuke dash. What? These don't look like scars. They look like the marks of a burnt seal. Lee, turn on your head. Then, suddenly, Niji and Tenten burst in. Tenten. I heard a noise. What's going on here? Niji. Oh, interesting. This is the first time I've seen you lose. Lee. He smiled a little and answered him. Lee, how can I say? Niji used his Byakugan to check Lee's wounds, but what he saw left him in shock. Niji. Who are you? Tenten. What did you say? Niji. Oh, why you? Get your hands off Lee. Lee. Sasuke dash. Wait. Damn, this is bad. Niji. Why the hell are there two Sasukes? He saw Sasuke's real chakra beneath the copying technique, and my water cloak prevents him from seeing mine and copies the real Sasuke's chakra flows. Lee, now everything is clear. Sasuke dash. I will explain everything. Lee suddenly stood up and addressed his teammate. Lee, Niji, what are you talking about? There's one Sasuke and one Naruto. Niji. You don't understand. They're trying to deceive you, but I can see their chakra with my Byakugan. Naruto dash. It's me. Databeo. Databeo? What the? Hinata. I don't understand you, Niji. My Byakugan sees Sasuke and Naruto. Hinata intervened in the conversation, taking control of the situation with great confidence. Lee, Hinata has the Byakugan too. She says everything's fine. Tenten just looks at us questioningly. Lee, are you okay, Niji? Maybe you overheated in the sun? Tenten. Yes, it's really hot today. Niji. What are you talking about? Lee, Sasuke and I were just having a friendly sparring match. I lost, yeah. Still, I need to train harder to be sure I beat him next time. He nudged me lightly in the shoulder. Yes, Lee had definitely seen through my disguise. Niji. Well, he deactivated his Byakugan and pinched the bridge of his nose. It seemed he truly believed the Hyuga clan's magical eyes were deceiving him. Niji. Anyway, whatever. Tenten and I were looking for you to tell you that the exam starts in 10 minutes. Tenten. Exactly. And you're here to test your strength. Now, get up quickly and let's go. Lee. Exactly. Ahaha. Looks like you were really in a hurry. He turned to Naruto and Hinata and scratched the back of his head. Afterwards, he stood up and was about to leave. Lee, it was a great fight. I've forgotten what it's like to be beaten by a talentless idiot like me.
Sasuke, Y-yes.
Thank you. Lee, whisper. I don't know what you're planning, but I hope you can do it. He returned to his friends. Lee, see you in the finals. Niji, growling. Tenten, bye-bye. Team Lee waved to us and disappeared through the door. Well, 10 minutes, huh? We still have plenty of time. Sasuke. That was close.
Naruto, Y-yeah.
Lee wouldn't just leave me alone. I had to give him what he wanted. And it was a good fight. Hinata. And I told you that our clan would see through your disguise in no time. You have to take a risk and hope that no one else from your clan will be present at the first stage of the exam. Naruto, we're lucky your brother is so easy to pressure. But you were great, Hinata. Hinata smiled sweetly, showing that she was very pleased with the praise. Naruto, you were not bad either. Sasuke, but no more databeo dash. Sasuke, it just blurted out. Naruto, okay, let's consider this a test of our training. Hard in training, easy in combat. And now, Naruto. Sasuke, your job is to be as inconspicuous as possible. After completing the first stage, you will immediately leave the academy and meet us at the clinic. Sasuke, okay. Naruto, Hinata, your job is to monitor the chakra levels of everyone within a 50-meter radius and identify the spy during the climax of our plan. Hinata, got it. Naruto, and my task. I clenched my fist and assessed my condition and the amount of chakra. The battle took most of me, but there was enough left to pass the exam and catch Sasuke's pursuer. Naruto, don't lose your arm. Hinata, don't forget, we still have an exam to pass. Sasuke, and it's unlikely that we'll be able to answer everything correctly. Naruto, it's okay. Hinata can peek at the others and answer all the questions correctly, but you and I need to get at least half of them right. After all, the answers count toward each team member's total points. Hinata, so this is what you meant when you said I had the hardest part. She turned away, frowning slightly, and walked forward into the auditorium. I'll have to treat them to ramen after the exam. End of part 8. =============== 9. Win by someone else's rules. ========================================================================================================================Teacher, listen here. Anyone caught trying to cheat or do anything else stupid will lost their hand. The whole room. What? Now it's clear why they put those strange bracelets on us when we entered. So, on someone's command, they will act and cut off the hand. Teacher, yes, guys. This is a serious test, and I won't let idiots pass it. Who will die from half a ninja with a rusty kunai in the future? And after that, he launched into a long tirade about how nowadays only idiots become chunin, who play the role of cannon fodder, incapable of even the slightest effective techniques. While he was busy with his speech, I glanced at Naruto in disguise. He was constantly trying to hold back his laughter and tears at the teacher's words. Oh no, this is complete nonsense. I understand there are a lot of people here who want to take the Chunin exams, but they're mostly just kids. Damn, I'm in disguise and can't draw attention to myself, but it drives me crazy. If you're going to intimidate and put test takers at risk, then why even allow children to take the exam? Or is it so bad that Konoha doesn't have any adult ninja left to take their place? But then my train of thought is interrupted by Naruto. Sasuke-sensei, why so strict? You could have simply denied access to the exam instead of cutting off my hands right away. Teacher. Strictly, then? He glared at Sasuke-, like an insolent upstart trying to challenge the methods of an experienced trainer. Having calmed down a bit, he addressed everyone in the room. In such a warm and calm voice, Teacher, I'm giving you a chance. Or rather, 2 chances. Is that what you wanted? Someone from the audience. Why yes, Teacher, well that's good. The mood among those taking the test is starting to calm down. Everyone sits down in their seats and quietly sighs with relief. Clack, man from Hall 1. A. Man from audience 2. What the? Woman from the audience. Horrible screech. Some of the blood splashed onto my shoulder. There's no doubt about it. The guy behind me had his hand chopped off, and now his stump is gushing out, turning the pale faces of the people taking the test scarlet. Those sitting nearby suddenly jumped up in shock. He ran out of the hall screaming, leaving behind a trail of blood on the floor and a storm of emotions among the people. Someone from the audience. What does this mean? You said about a chance. Teacher. Yeah, looks like this guy decided not to use it. Someone from the audience. What do you mean? Teacher, he still had one arm left, and he just decided to run away. Suddenly, the sensei slammed the table furiously and shouted into the hall. Teacher, if you decide to cheat on my exam, be prepared to lose not only both hands, but your head too. Here are my 2 chances to make a mistake. Everyone immediately shut up and sat down on their chairs. Now the hall is completely silent. Not a single sound of a pen can be heard. Everyone is just listening into the emptiness, waiting to hear the next click of something on the bracelet. Things are bad. The tasks are not difficult for me, but if I reveal my disguise even a little, it's the end for me. Click. Another man screaming in pain ran out of the room. Sensei, meanwhile, looks at the others with complete calm, paying particular attention to me. He might suspect something. Click. And another unfortunate man whose hand was cut off. It seems that some people have already gotten used to this sight, and many simply decided to sit still. Those who do nothing make no mistakes. You can't sew your arm back on, but you can still take the exam next year. Top. Finally, the first one appeared who approached the teacher and handed in the paper. Niji, everything is ready. Teacher, give me your hand and you can go free. Sensei takes the key out of his pocket and frees the guy from the bracelet. Niji leaned towards Sensei and whispered something in his ear. Teacher, got it. What would this be? No, he's coming here. Your ass. Did this Niji really tell Sensei about our disguise? Looks like we couldn't keep him in the dark for too long, and there is no plan B. Why did I ever trust this Naruto? That psycho almost killed me, and now, because of his idiotic plan, I might lose my arm. Well, that's it. I'm finished. Sensei is getting closer and closer to me. We need to get rid of this bracelet as soon as possible. Even if I get caught, at least I'll keep my hands intact. Otherwise, I won't be able to take revenge on Itachi. Damn, such a stupid situation. It won't go away. Sasuke Sensei. Suddenly, Sensei turned his attention to Naruto. Teacher, sit quietly and don't disturb others. Sasuke But Sensei, I finished the test. Hinata. Byakugan sound Teacher. Then leave the paper on my desk and go. Sasuke Then how do I get rid of the bracelet? Teacher. Wait a couple of minutes. Sasuke, I don't have time for you right now. Sasuke I get it, Sensei. Crunch. I hear the sound of bones breaking on a wooden desk. Sasuke It hurts. Teacher. Damn it, you idiot. What are you doing? Sasuke Getting rid of the bracelet. Crunch. I hear the sound of blood splashing all around, and only Naruto's voice makes me open my eyes. Sasuke Erg, I did this stage according to your rules, Sensei. He swung his bloody hand, and I noticed a bone sticking out of the open wound. Sasuke Now, I'll break them. Swing and sharp blow. Sasuke Damn it. Your mother. JRRRFFFFFF. Teacher. Damn upstart. The wooden desk was shattered. Just like his hand. The sight of the elbow bent backwards made Sakura feel sick. And she wasn't the only one. His fingers are like dark blue pieces of a broken branch. The blood from the wound won't stop, and Naruto's screams drown out the cries of the shocked girls. It's not often you see everyone's favorite Sasuke mutilate himself and go crazy, but he managed to attract the attention of Sensei. Teacher. Idiot, what did you mean by that? That you're now disabled, unable to use the techniques? Sasuke Ahahaha. Even with one arm, I'll be more useful than most of your chunin. And the circus you've created here with this intimidation is laughable. Naruto in the spotlight. Sasuke If a ninja is prepared and trained, then no scarecrow can frighten them. And instead of training them, you're busy with some nonsense. There are hundreds of real monsters in the world, and millions of your chunin would be mere meat, even against one of them. Really, what are we doing? After all, if I go down this path, I'll never be able to defeat Itachi, just like I couldn't defeat Naruto. And this idiotic test, which even a child should be able to handle, makes the aspirants to the high rank of chunin tremble in fear. While I was pondering this, Naruto continued to stand on his chair and deliver his speech to the masses. Even Sensei wasn't distracted. Apparently, he was very engrossed in the way Sasuke was twirling his broken arm. I noticed that Naruto's words are starting to repeat themselves, and essentially he's starting to repeat the same thing. Damn! Why the hell am I sitting here and kicking air? I quietly take the key out of Sensei's pocket and open the bracelet, but Sensei heard the click and caught my hand. Teacher, now stand still. Naruto-desh. I'm in trouble. Sakura? Sasuke Kun. Suddenly, Sakura's loud scream was heard. Sasuke literally collapsed to the floor, unconscious. Thank you, Naruto. This is my last chance. I took advantage of the fact that Sensei was distracted again and quickly pulled my hand out of his grip. Teacher, what? Come on. Naruto-dash. I took the test. I'm free. Goodbye. I managed to put the answer sheet on the table and escape. It didn't go unnoticed. But Sensei has a more important priority right now. Teacher, everyone, to your places. Quickly. He called the paramedics and Sasuke was taken to the hospital. Passers-by were clearly enjoying watching Naruto run from the exam to the toilet with his heels flashing. Well, at least no one will bother me here. Well, it was literally by a thread. Damn Naruto, you really did it. The plan is idiotic to the core, but it's not finished yet. Knock knock. Naruto-dash. Who's there? Hinata. Don't worry, Sasuke. It's me. Like a stone off my heart. Hinata, I found a spy. He's currently heading to the hospital where Naruto is being examined. And Naruto needs your help. Sasuke, okay. Just wait. Hinata. Yes? Sasuke. I've been wanting to ask for a long time. Why are you with Naruto? Hinata, I shouldn't tell you this. Sasuke, okay. It was a stupid question anyway.
Hinata, no.
I can't tell you because I don't trust you. Sasuke, why? Hinata. I'd do anything for Naruto. Naruto would do anything for me. He would do anything for you too. But what are you willing to do? Good question. I plan to use it as a means to carry out my revenge. But is it enough? Sasuke. Interesting. I'm willing to not be the idiot who ruins his plan. Hinata, well, you see, I think you can prioritize and answer your own question. I'm happy with Hinata. And so far you're doing a good job of not being an idiot. Sasuke. Did you think I wouldn't notice that Naruto bought me time? Hinata. I was gonna drag you out of there by your skin. Sasuke. Cruel. Cruel. Hinata. Don't make me drag you out of the toilet by your skin. Go ahead. Naruto's waiting. Well, and what did he do with that timid girl who was afraid to say a word? I'm afraid to imagine what he will do to me. I wouldn't want to give my life for this madman. I hope you don't put me in that situation, Naruto.
Hey Lucky.
I didn't have to contrive the right situation. Sensei's idea with these bracelets literally screamed for me to take advantage of it. Well, now all that remains is the final stretch. Keep my head down while they examine my broken arm and calmly wait until they put me in the hospital bed. The nurse applied the cast with shaking hands and hesitation. She was either new or had never seen such cases before. The same can't be said for the doctor. He took me to his office, sat me down in a soft chair, and offered me some warm tea and chocolate, and said a fracture like that was unlikely to heal properly. And even if it did, the strain of missions and battles would turn my bones to mush. So, I better give up on becoming a ninja and do something else. Sasuke dash. I stood silently, pretending to swallow his words. Pretending these reassurances wouldn't help me. Pretending I cared. Of course, he doesn't understand that my hand will actually be fine. But I thought about it. But what if I really did lose an arm, a leg, or even turned into a vegetable? Then that would be it? That would be the end for me? Sasuke dash, doctor, someone got it worse than me. I raised my head and smiled. Sasuke dash. All we can do is live with what cannot be changed. Disability, death, and the like. But the rest is up to us. I turned towards the door and stopped briefly, getting ready to leave. Sasuke dash. It's not a given that it will work, of course. We'll see. I'm not gonna sit back and do nothing. The doors closed. Oh. Here is my bunk. I feel like there's a spy somewhere nearby. It's unlikely he'll do anything. Most likely, his goal is simply to keep an eye on Sasuke. But you never know what to expect from someone like that. Besides, he might know something useful. Some time passed. I hope Sasuke doesn't let me down. I restored my arm. And I constantly maintained my camouflage. Someone appeared. This is not a nurse, nor any of the doctors. How did they even let him in here? I can feel him standing over my bed. I wonder if he's already realized I'm not sleeping? To what the? Now. I quickly tried to grab his hand, but he quickly jumped away. You're not Sasuke. Sasuke dash. You didn't even bring flowers to the sick man? How uncultured. In front of me stood a ninja wearing a mask very similar to the masks from Root. But we don't have one exactly like that. I know everyone, including Danzo's personal guard. Without waiting for an answer, I quickly splashed the sticky slime across the floor with my technique, hoping to trap him. Naruto, damn. He jumped up and stuck to the ceiling. Naruto, you're definitely not from our village. The ninja just hung silently from the ceiling. He's thinking about escaping. So, he won't run into the hall, they'll notice him. He won't fight. The noise will attract attention, so he'll jump out the window. I also can't attract attention and knock him out quietly. Ew? Shirk. Naruto, stop. I thought too long and he jumped into the open window. The bastard is very flexible. Damn. I need to run after him. Sasuke, you won't get away. Boom. The glass shattered. Sasuke spotted the jumper and quickly kicked him back into my room. His body flies straight into my hands, accompanied by fragments from the once whole window. I grab. God, this is not his body. This man is already dead. At that moment, the ninja appears out of nowhere in my room again and jumps out the window again. Sasuke won't be able to catch him a second time. Naruto water. I collect all the slime from the floor and cover my body with it. Naruto projectile. There was a sound like an explosion, a strong jolt, and I was flying after the ninja. I catch up with him in the air in an instant. Naruto, it's not him. Sasuke. I had someone's corpse in my hands again. He fooled us. I noticed movement in the room. It was definitely him. No time to think. Naruto, water projector. As I fly, I place the corpse on my feet and push off from it with explosive force in the direction of the broken window. The corpse flies far, far away.
Bolt.
Air? What? And I crash into the concrete floor and literally ricochet back onto the spy. It seems I miscalculated my strength. My whole body hurts, but it looks like he's run out of tricks too. I hear running on the steps outside the door. It's getting closer and closer. Naruto. Sasuke. Sasuke. Yes. While I was struggling with the spy, Sasuke quickly ran out the door. He'll be able to stop any unnecessary witnesses. Get off me. His palm touched mine. Naruto. AGGFFFFFF. Damn, that hurts. What kind of technique is this? His hand feels like it's cutting my palm with 1,000 blades. It's clear that I won't be able to interrogate him. Then there's only one thing left for me to do. Water. Cover. I'm still holding on to him, but my grip is weakening. The second hand is free. As before, it slowly turns into liquid. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what will happen to you after this. What the fuck are you? PPPPH. Hit. My liquid palm pushed forcefully into his nostrils. Mouth. Even through his eyes. Through the vessels. I felt his heartbeat quickening. He tried to scream, but the mucus blocking his throat didn't even give him a chance to breathe. No. KKKKLHHKLKLKLHH? I heard only unintelligible muttering as my hand moved towards his brain. Gradually, his technique weakened, but the pain did not subside. Seems like he's even worse now.
Heiligen. Heil Heil.
He no longer tries to breathe, and I continue to envelop his brain, moving deeper and deeper. I feel something. Something is creeping into my head. Hey, Kabuto, that name? Why did it pop into my head? Is that the spy's name? There are more questions than answers. I'm like a monster trying to get the contents of this man's skull. But it hurts. I feel his pain. He is dying in hellish torment. Oh, Orochimaru, Itachi, Konoha, Ninetales. Ew. Damn it. He's already dead. His heart stopped. Slurping sounds. I pulled my hand out of his brain. A little more and it would have leaked out through his nose. Kabuto, seems you knew a lot. Nurse and doctor. What does this mean? Sasuke? What's that noise in your room? Sasuke. My apologies. Out of boredom. I tried to learn a new technique and slightly misjudged my strength. If necessary, I'll make up for the damage. Nurse and doctor. What other techniques? You must lie quietly and calmly until your hand. Naruto. It's time to go. I'll have to take the body with me. Both bodies. I doubt this ninja's death will cause a stir, but there will definitely be someone who wants to get to the bottom of what happened. I put them on my shoulder and jumped out the window, where, having carefully climbed down, Hinata was already waiting for me. Hinata. So this is the spy? Who's with him? Naruto. I don't know, but I doubt they were friends. Hinata. And what did you manage to find out? Naruto. It seems I was right. Konoha is in danger. A certain Orochimaru should appear soon. And then there's Itachi. One of them is trying to find the host of the Ninetales. Hinata. The Ninetales. No one knows the name of its host. And since it was sealed, it hasn't shown any signs of itself. Naruto, that's right. It's like he vanished off the face of the earth. And it looks like these people are trying to find him. Hinata. Naruto. How did you find out about this? I don't think he told you everything willingly. She looks at the pale face, which is half hidden by the mask. Naruto. I'm curious myself, but it seems I've found myself a new training, and I've come up with a new plan. Hinata. What are we going to do next? Naruto. First, let's get rid of the corpses, and then we'll catch both Orochimaru and Itachi, and we'll find out why they want the Ninetales. Perhaps his power will be enough to make my goal come true. Hinata. Yes, Naruto. She took my hand, and finally, after the cold and dead limbs, something warm and beautiful touched me. I'm not attached to her, but I'll be grateful for your help. Just gratitude. Someday. Shirk Shirk. Sasuke. Itachi. End of Part 9. Commentary on 9. Win by someone else's rules. Hello everyone, and thank you for reading my fanfic. You still help me believe in myself and in what I do. I hope you like the new part. == 10. Decadence. == Naruto, I trust you. And how did it all come to this? Hinata. But this is crazy. Sasuke. Do you even understand what such an act could lead to? Naruto, that's exactly the point. Hinata. But, Naruto, I won't repeat it again. Out of 18 teams, only ours will advance to the second stage of the exam. We won't let anyone advance to the third stage. Hinata. Damn it, Naruto. Sasuke. Okay, let's say we overlook the recklessness and consequences of such an action. How will you defeat the other 17 teams? Made up of a wide variety of ninja. Sasuke. That's 3, 6, 15, 51 people. Hinata sat silently, hoping I was joking. Sasuke, on the other hand, was starting to panic a little and trying to find at least one reasonable way to make this happen. Well, I understand them perfectly. I'm not sentimental. My entire short life consists of a bunch of dark spots that have forever left their mark on my soul. The stupid things I did in my early childhood. Meeting Danzo, getting into Root, the missions in Root, the people I killed, I don't know why, but now my hands move on their own. Naruto, don't worry. Everything will be fine. I have a plan. My right palm caresses Hinata's head, and my left embraces Sasuke's, and I hold them both close. I feel how their panic is slowly subsiding and they are calming down. Naruto, the main thing is to prepare well. We still have plenty of time to spare. The main thing is not to be stupid, and not to be afraid to be stupid. A little earlier near Danzo's office. If what I learned from Kabuto was true, then Danzo must thoroughly prepare Konoha's defense. The most obvious possibility is that an attack is being prepared against us, and he must be aware of this. Knock knock.
Danzo, come in.
He's not alone. Naruto, yes. Danzo stood over a table scattered with various scrolls. Next to him stood a pale-skinned man with long hair. Danzo, on time. He turned to his interlocutor. Danzo, meet Naruto, one of my trusted ninja. So trusted that you easily introduce him to me? Danzo, trustworthy enough not to do anything stupid. Right, Naruto? I nodded silently, not understanding what was happening, and continuing to pretend that I could be relied upon. I was told you never failed a mission. That's commendable. Danzo. Moreover, he is as ruthless as he is cold-blooded. I'd like to ask what's going on here, but I sense danger from this stranger. And in the same room with two powerful people, I'd rather remain silent and listen. He may be a good ninja, but he is ordinary. The stranger slowly turned his head towards me, which made me feel uneasy. If Danzo gives the impression of a cruel old man, then this guy seems like a crazy maniac. Is that true, Naruto? You don't have any hereditary, special powers, or secret techniques. Damn, I can't just keep quiet here. I can't lay all my cards on the table, but I also don't know what he wants, and it is better to be friends with him than to be enemies. Naruto, I'm an ordinary ninja with an unusual gift. What kind? Naruto, getting into trouble and coming out of it alive. Before my words, he had been holding on to a fake smile with difficulty, but in an instant, the suspicious playfulness was replaced by a stony face with a burning gaze. Oh? Boy, are you laughing at me? Don't you take me seriously at all? Naruto, I'm not kidding. Naruto, as a child, I almost killed Uchiha Sasuke, for which I was almost killed by Uchiha Itachi. Then I killed a ninja who belonged to Root, for which I was drawn into Root, and so on. And now, I stand before a stranger, feeling the urge to kill me, Naruto, and apparently this man can easily fulfill his wishes. And for now, you're still alive. Naruto, I hope this lasts longer than I think. His gaze softened. Still, that's not what I meant. Danzo, he'll win the Chunin exams, defeating both the upstarts of the Hyuga clan and the talents of other hidden villages. Even the Uchihas are no match for him. Why is Danzo suddenly praising me so much? Is he trying to inflate my value? Then I need to see it all. Danzo, we don't have time for this. Orochimaru, the second stage of the exam is almost here, and we still haven't come to an agreement. Orochimaru, is that him? Orochimaru, I need special flesh, not an ordinary human. What the hell is he talking about? Does this crazy old man want to sell me? Orochimaru. Of course, it's commendable that he survived his encounter with Itachi, but no, Danzo, I'll handle this problem myself. Wait, what?